Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing a pick a card reading for you all. Welcome, welcome. As always, these are general, but in the realm of general readings, this would be something that's a little bit closer to a personalized reading because you get to choose the deck that delivers your messages, and so you're channeling your energy in one particular deck. You have a say in choosing that, so your messages will be more personalized in the general readings, if that makes any sense. Okay, we're just going to jump right in. If you like this, if you find it useful, let me know. Comment down below, like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much if you have already. I really appreciate your support. Weeklies are out, monthlies are out, so check those out on the channel as well as other pick a card readings, other timeless readings that you may feel drawn to watch. Hopefully everyone's doing well. We're just gonna jump in here. Okay, so I want you to pause the video if you have to, but just take a few seconds, take a deep breath, think about your question, the question most on your mind, okay, the situation most on your mind, what you need guidance with or for or towards, and then look at the decks here, okay, these three decks that are in front of me, and pick either the deck you're drawn to or pick a number between 1 and 3. This will be number 1, number 2, and number 3, okay? So you do that, pause the video if you have to, like I say, and then I'll put the timestamps below so you can go to the deck you chose, okay, for your messages. All right, so I'm going to put 2 and 3 aside. I'm going to do the timestamps for deck number 1, and let's see what's coming up, okay? So if you chose number 1, if you chose pile number 1, group number 1, deck number 1, or this deck, okay? Let's see what's going on. Let's have a look at what the situation is that you're dealing with and what's coming up, and any advice that you might find useful or benefit from. And I may see a particular scenario in the cards, but if that's not the scenario you're dealing with, but you can see the energy playing out in a different area of your life, take it as it makes sense to you, okay? It's impossible for me to give any and every possible scenario when doing a general reading, okay? So let's see what's going on for group number 1. Okay, show me the situation for group number 1. What are they dealing with, and what advice do they need? What's coming up with this situation, and what advice do they need for their highest good? Okay, so we're going to do a Celtic cross because that allows us to get a pretty decent outlook and overview. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could be your energy or the person you're dealing with. This could also be a focus on your career, your finances, your stability, or your own business if you're an entrepreneur. Anything to do with real estate, assets, property, inheritance even. Okay, so let's flip these over, see what we get, and then let's get the story going. So I'll show you the cards and then I'll start reading. Okay. So in the current situation, we have the Page of Pentacles. So in the current situation, we're at a page level. We want to get to the king level, okay? So it's something on your mind, something that's a plan that you want to progress towards. Your challenge is the 7 of Swords. In the foundation, the reason for everything is the 9 of Pentacles. You want to work for yourself, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to start your business or get your business to be more successful, or this is a focus on independence, self-sufficiency, self-love, self-appreciation, or just being single, right? In the past, we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, also entrepreneur energy. Crowning you, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, long-term commitments, legacy, corporations, conforming to the rules versus you want to do your own thing. So for some of you, I feel like that's the main theme here. In the near future, we have the Ace of Swords, some sort of conversation or a contract or truth being spoken. There's a sense of victory here, official communication as well. And the position representing you and how you view yourself, we have the Page of Cups. You have a lot of different ideas You're very hopeful. You're very inspired. You're very joyful here. In your environment, we have Judgment. So what's coming in that you don't see coming yet? There is either some sort of official communication with the Judgment card, okay, something from the government, something from like the higher up, some sort of institution, okay, that this Hierophant represents for you. This could also be someone asking for a second chance. This could be you getting a second chance at something, resurrecting something, or clearing the slate. In your hopes and fears, we have the Page of Swords. There's hesitation in terms of if you can trust whatever the judgment is here, whatever that message is, that communication is, or there's a fear of, I don't know if I know enough to make this decision. For some of you, you might have to make a judgment call on something, and the fear is, I don't know if I know enough to make this decision. Or, I hope I can trust that this is the truth of the situation. Now in the outcome, we have the Eight of Cups, and this could be walking away from something or detaching from something because it's no longer bringing us joy. There's no emotional fulfillment there. Okay. There's a plan. You have 3 pages, so you could be dealing with a lot of communication or a lot of back and forth or a lot of different ideas at this time. I also have 2 kings, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. So for some of you, this could be competition in business. For others of you, this could be a choice between these 2 people. Also, this is, do you do things the traditional way, the conventional way, the safe way, the tried and true, or do you do things your own way, for better or for worse? Okay. This could be about something that you might have tried before and it didn't go the way you wanted it to. And this time around, you're like, well, I want to do it properly. So you're taking a whole different approach to things. Maybe you tried it your way and it was like too original, too out of the box. People didn't get it. And now you're trying to go at it in a more traditional way with the Hierophant. And there's an initial win here with the Ace of Swords. There's an initial win. There's an initial sense of, yeah, okay, got this right. But then it's almost like your heart isn't in it. That's the whole thing, right? You're trying to fit in. You're trying to do what others are doing to break into a market or to be accepted or embraced into a community or get approval from someone. But there's victory. It's like, yeah, you're getting good reviews or you're getting good feedback or this sense of, yeah, okay, I'm in, I'm doing it. But then the way you see yourself with the Page of Cups is like, well, my heart isn't in it though, because you have the Ace of Swords, but you're the Page of Cups. So what's going to happen next is you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a judgment call as to, do I continue down this path where you do have a sense of victory? You are now part of this group, this community. You do have social approval, family approval. You are fitting in with the big shots, okay, or whatever this is about. However, you're not emotionally fulfilled. You might be financially fulfilled, but not emotionally fulfilled, okay? And that's a big judgment call to have to make. Do you carry on this path where it's just about the business, it's just about the money, it's just about the networking, it's just about following trends and following what other people are doing, but you're not really fulfilled emotionally, right? You might have praise, you might have recognition, you might have popularity, maybe even fame, you might have money, status, reputation, whatever you want to, whatever, right? But your heart is not in it. It doesn't make you happy on a personal level, on an emotional level. And so you're going to have a judgment call to make about that. And this could be about, I do see like business, I see career here, but it could also be about your choice when it comes to partners in love, okay? Or the progression of a relationship, because the end goal, what is the end goal? That's your judgment call. What is the end goal? Is traditional, settling down, marriage, children, is that your end goal? Does that make you happy? And if not, who are you trying to do that for? Do you know what I mean? Because there's something unconventional about you, or unconventional about what you want to do or how you want to do things. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords as your challenge, you're being a little bit sneaky about it. It's like imposter syndrome, okay? Where you fit in, but it's not really where you want to be, right? Everyone's looking at you and you look like, you know, you got it going on, you're doing amazing, you're doing awesome, but they don't know that you're actually not happy doing this. You're going through the motions and you're doing so quite successfully, but you're just not happy. Okay, so you've got some big decisions to make here. I feel like for some of you deep down, you want to do your own thing. You want to do your own business, and maybe your family doesn't approve, or your community doesn't approve, or other people don't get it. For others of you, you want to be single, and your family keeps pressuring you to not either find someone, or to get married, or to start having kids, or, you know what I mean? And there could be some very either truth being spoken here, or this is an idea that you have, and this is like perfect clarity, a moment of perfect clarity of why am I doing this and who am I doing it for? Because my heart isn't in it. That could be the moment of true clarity. And then you have that judgment call to make. Okay, so let's get more information here on the Ace of Swords in the near future. Yeah, and the Eight of Cups in the outcome. You're not going to be making this decision anytime soon, because again, I feel like you're hesitant. I don't know if I know everything I need to know to make this decision. I don't know if I'm ready to make this decision. I don't want to make a rash decision. Okay. Under the King of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, new beginnings, also about passion, creativity. You want to be happy, you want to be emotionally fulfilled, and you want something that excites you, or you want someone that excites you, or you want a job or a path or a, you know what I mean, that gets you excited. And you're going in between. It's almost like I want to go for this, I want to do this, whatever this is that gets me excited and motivated and out of bed in the morning, and it's where my heart is, where my inspiration is. But I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to make enough money off of it, or I'm afraid that people won't approve, or I'm afraid people won't accept this this idea of mine, or this path that I choose for myself. I'm afraid it won't be a secure choice. I'm afraid it won't be a safe choice. Okay, but the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands are kind of at the opposite ends of the spectrum here. One of them is just like, this is what I want to do, I'm doing it, end of story. That's all he needs to know, right? Because whatever happens, he'll figure it out. Whatever happens, he'll adapt and figure it out and keep going. He doesn't need to know everything. He just needs to know where he wants to get to. And he has the courage and the excitement and the belief in himself that, you know what? Whatever happens, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I don't need people to understand. I don't need people to approve. I don't need people to encourage me or whatever. I do that for myself. I believe in myself. And I will have like-minded people around me, I'm sure. Whereas the King of Pentacles, he needs to have everything laid out and planned to every detail, all the money calculated, all the budgets, all the business development plans, timetables. Do you know what I mean? Before he even gets started, because the King of Pentacles wants to be sure of success even before he starts. And so he does a lot of thinking and he does a lot of planning. And if he deems something to be like a high probability of success based on all the plannings and all the assessments and all the analysis, then he'll do it. If there's unknowns, if there's too many unknowns, if there's big unknowns, he won't do it. He won't risk it. Whereas the King of Wands is all about risk, and I'll figure it out as I go. And he does. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's where you are. And you need to figure out what approach you want to take. You can't do both, okay, is what I'm seeing here. You're torn between two, but you can't do both. You can't be the visionary, but also try to fit in and follow others at the same time. You can't be the innovator, but then to try to follow other people's footsteps at the same time. You can look at one to get inspiration from it, but then do your own thing. But you can't constantly have one foot in one world and one foot in the other, because you're going to get stuck, and maybe that's what you've been dealing with. So with this Ace of Swords, we have the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups. It's like the clarity that comes to you could be about what makes me happy. I'm going to have to make a decision about what makes me happy. I'm in between worlds here. I know I'm going to have to choose one or the other. What makes me happy? And it's a decision you don't want to make, and I don't blame you. But I feel like at the end of the day, it comes down to, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in yourself? And who are you living your life for? You know, and I know it's not always that simple, and I know it's not always that black and white, and you know, there's a lot of gray areas in life. But you have to boil it down to what really matters to you. Okay? And at the end of the day, if you're not sure, this tells you with the Two of Swords, pick one, commit to it, see where it takes you. If you're happy with it, great, carry on. If you're not happy with it, you can always just go back and do the other thing. Okay? But you have to do something to make a decision to get unstuck. Okay? And then in the outcomes, we have, with the Eight of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. You see how you're going backwards again? You're going from this 8 to the 7 to the 6. So you're getting yourself riled up. You're getting yourself motivated. You're getting yourself, yeah, I'm doing this. And then fear creeps in. I feel like around money for a lot of you. Money, self-sufficiency, sustainability. And also, it's almost like you don't want to lose friends over this. You don't want to lose your family approval or family support, because maybe they support you financially, or they're always there for you if you need them, especially in a financial way. And you know that if you were to do this, they wouldn't approve, and so then that would impact your finances, or that would impact your relationship with them. But like I say, at the end of the day, group number one, you have to figure out who you live your life for. Okay, you have to figure out who you live your life for, and you have to choose what makes you happy. Or if you cannot move past that need of security and approval, there's no judgment, but then it's time to be honest with yourself and say, well, that's what I'm going to choose. This is why, and this is what I choose, and this is what my life is going to be, and I'm not going to second guess it, and I'm not going to think about it again, and I'm not going to beat myself up over it, and I'm not going to, do you know what I mean? So pick one and follow through. And if you have a choice between two people, if you have a choice between two different types of jobs or two different types of careers, what I'm seeing here is that you have enough to do whatever you want to do. And that means money, or the ability to get money, or support of any other kind, or confidence within yourself even. You have enough knowledge and wisdom and experience to go with either choice. What is going to make the difference is what you believe in for yourself. Okay? Because what that is going to do is, when you hit a rough patch, when you hit some road bumps and some obstacles, your confidence and your belief in yourself is going to push you through. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. However, if you do have the resources, but then you hit a road bump or a roadblock, and you don't have the confidence to push through, you don't have the confidence to question and see, well, can I go around it, or can I break through it, then that's really going to set you back. And I feel like you're going to be too afraid to try that again. And you're just, again, going to go and try to just do what others are doing and follow the beaten track, because that way there's not going to be any big roadblocks. And it's like decision time with Judgment here. Not yet, but it will be soon, okay? It's like the Ace of Swords is a lesser version of this Judgment energy. It's like you get that clarity, you get that moment of clarity of, I know what my choice is between, I know what my decision is about. I know what's riding on this option or that option. I know what drives this or what drives that. So you have all the information. It's time to make a decision. And you're going to have to do what's best for you. But you shouldn't be afraid to take a chance on your own happiness, is what I will say. So let's see. Any advice for group number one? What's the advice for group number one? Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. 2 lots of 3 cards. Bottom of the deck. Gloomy thoughts. So that's all about, perspective and pessimism and fear and worst case scenarios in your head. And we have a change, a journey, and gaining a lot of money. You're at a crossroads, and I feel like I've been here before. And you need to make a different choice than what you did before. Because I feel like before, for some of you, you tried to conform. You tried to suppress who you are, what you want to do, how you want to do things, your originality or your own happiness. You suppress that for whatever reason, and you try to fit in and go with it, right? What other people do, what other people expect of you, etc. And you keep coming back to this crossroad. Why? Because your advice is to make a change in your choice, right? So choose the other option, basically. What did you choose in the past? Choose the other option right now. It will be a journey, meaning there's things to learn, there's room for growth, room for development, there's things you don't know, but you learn as you go. And it will make you either a lot of money, or you'll just be very, very happy. Okay, this is like abundance energy, and abundance is not just about money. Okay, what else do we have here? We have success in love, short illness, and meetings. So short illness is like pause energy, just like the Four Swords energy here. So this is telling you, see how you have money and love? For some of you, that's your choice, is between money and love, right? Because maybe the person you want to choose, your family doesn't approve of it. Maybe your family supports you financially. So it's like, if I choose this person, they're going to cut me off. And for some of you, that's what the decision is about. But again, you have to figure out what is most important to you. You know? And for others of you, this is, once you make up your mind of what makes you happy and what you want to do, this is like adjustment period. Okay, short illness can be a time of just anxiety and a little bit of stress because you're not sure. You're getting your footing, right? You're getting your bearings in this new dynamic, in this new environment. But with the meetings energy here, there will be like-minded people. People will help you along the way. Okay? There's people you can learn from. There's people who will support you and encourage you and inspire you. And then you'll find your footing. You'll find your stability, okay, with this 4 energy. Right? So, tell me what that's about for you, but I hope the reading helps you if you're dealing with these energies. Okay? It's not easy, but it's not impossible, and it's not that simple, but it doesn't have to be that complicated either. Okay? So, I'll leave you with that, and I hope it helps you. I really, really do. Let me know in the comments, okay? All right, let's get to deck number 2. Let's do the timestamps here. Hi, everyone. Group number 2, pile number 2, deck number 2, or the New Era Elements Tarot deck, if that's the one you chose for yourself. Let's see. What's going on for group number 2, the Tower? Interesting. What's going on for group number 2 here? What's the situation? What are they dealing with? What's coming up for them? Your cards are flying. 7 of Cups, illusion. Wake up call, 7 of Cups with the Tower. Oh my God, your cards are flying. And the Star. Course correction. Course correction. Interesting. Let's see. What's going on with group number 2 here? Show me the situation. Show me where it's headed. Show me what they need to know. And advice for their highest good. Please, angels and guides. For group number 2. Okay, let's lay out the cards, and then I'll show you the cards, and then I'll start reading. And we'll clarify and get more information as we go. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Aries energy. This is also father figure energy, authority figures, focus on stability, and also making some big decisions here that not everyone may be happy with, but that doesn't need to be your problem. Let's see. It's power, it's self-sufficiency, it's independence. In the current situation, we have the Father of Fire. This is the King of Wands energy. The 9 of Pentacles is your challenge. In the foundation, you have the 3 of Swords. In the past, we have the Ace of Swords. Crowning you, we have the 10 of Cups, repletion. In the near future, we have the Daughter of Fire, the Page of Wands. And how you see yourself, we have the Daughter of Air, Page of Swords. In your environment coming in that you don't see coming, the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands. In hopes and fears, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. Let me hold it that way. And in the outcome, we have the Hangman, Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be. Let's see. So either you're butting heads with someone, or you're, because I have the Emperor on one side, and I'm looking at some challenges here, and it leads to someone just saying, Jesus, take the wheel with the Hangman. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. It's almost like someone trying to rationalize and completely control the situation, not leave any room for other people, parties, the universe, co-creation, right? It's like I'm in charge of everything in my life. I'm in charge of everything that happens. I make all the decisions. I control what's going on. I choose what happens and what doesn't, right? With the Emperor, it can be that kind of that level of a situation. But there's clarity that is coming to someone, in that you can't do it all alone, or you need to loosen your grip on the situation a little bit, or you just need to look at it from a different perspective, and you will see the solution. Because in the foundation, what is driving everything is the Three of Swords. That's grief, that's disappointment, that's sorrow, it's loss, separation, heartbreak. In the past, the Ace of Swords. So there might have been truth being spoken and it really hurt someone's feelings, or a cut happened, or a breakup happened. And I get that that is what has pushed someone into the Emperor energy. So it's almost like I trusted another person and they broke my heart, so now I'm just not going to trust anyone. I took a chance on a business idea and I lost whatever I lost, so I'm not going to do that again. I took a chance and collaborated with someone and I lost money, time, resources, so I'm never going to do that again with the Emperor. Like, I am the one-man band. I am my own island. I don't need anyone, right? That's the energy that I'm getting here, because there's a little bit of frustration, resentment, anger. The challenge is 9 of Pentacles, doing everything yourself. And you can, but it's going to take a lot longer, is the message here. The Father of Fire, the King of Wands, is someone who's fiercely independent. This is similar energy, Aries energy, the Emperor and the King of Wands. Fiercely independent, that's what I'm getting here. Completely closed off. But your independence, your self-sufficiency is showing up as your challenge. Telling you don't have to do everything yourself. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You don't have to do everything alone. You don't have to completely close yourself off to other people. It's about learning how to discern who you can trust and who you shouldn't, right? That's part of the lesson that I'm looking at here. What's on the mind is the 10 of Cups. So you have like a happily ever after in mind. You have a vision of what that looks like. That was the goal, that was the wish. So this could have been a relationship for some of you. This could have been a family situation for some. This could have been like your happily ever after when it comes to your job, your career, a job you can settle down in, right? A job you can retire from because you'd be doing it for that long because you enjoy it so much. And that's where the separation, the breakup, the loss, the disappointment happened. So you're like, I'm not going to work with other people. I'm not going to trust other people or another person because that got me hurt. I will do everything by myself. I'm not going to let anyone in. I don't need anyone. That's too much of a risk, too much of a gamble. Now, in the near future, we have the Page of Wands, and this could be a message, this could be communication, this could be an invitation. You're looking at it with the Page of Swords. You're trying to decipher it. This could be something, this could be a flirty message, for example, and you're looking at it, analyzing syntax, grammar. They put a full stop there. What does that mean? Do you know what I mean? Because you're a little bit on the defensive. Your walls are up and your heart is tucked away and you're rationalizing everything. Okay, so it's just something to be mindful of, because there's a new beginning that is trying to happen, okay, in your environment with the Ace of Fire. and it's different, and it's exciting, and it's fun. Could involve a fire sign or another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to. This is passion, creativity, inspiration. That's what's coming in that you don't see coming. In hopes and fears, we have the Chariot. And with the Chariot energy, there's a lot of different things pulling you in a lot of different directions. And the way to success in the Chariot energy is by getting things to go in the direction that you want them to go, right? It's, you drive this machine. If you let it go on its own, who knows where it's going to go, because it's different wheels and bearings and different machinery on there, and its weight alone could be shifting it and tilting it one way or another. So it takes wisdom, it takes knowledge, it takes experience and focus. You have to know where you want to get to, and you have to get all of this to work together to get you there, right? So the hope, I feel like for some of you, the hope is, I hope I can do this by myself. It's an independent energy yet again with the Chariot. The fear is, what if I can't do it by myself? And then the outcome with the Hangman, I feel like you're at least trying to reconsider things. You're starting off very driven, very focused, very closed off. I don't need anyone. Because of something, a loss, a breakup, a separation that's already happened, there was a very sobering experience for you in that it hurt you so much emotionally that you put your heart away and pretend it's not there. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to feel what I'm feeling. I don't want to feel the feels that I'm feeling. Okay? I'm not going to look at that. With the Three of Swords in this energy, this could also be an energy of avoidance. Trying to suppress your own feelings. And I think I said that. Trying to suppress your own feelings. Trying to avoid looking at them. Because it hurts. There's no judgment here. It hurts. It's not fun. It's not pleasant. However, what this was a lesson, okay, with the Hangman there especially. And I feel like this communication that comes in is unexpected. That's number one. And the tone of it is even more unexpected. Now, this could have been the same person that hurt you, or the same group of people that hurt you, or this could be, I'm sorry, because it's in your near future, or this could be something completely new, completely different with the energy of Wands. And at first, it takes you back with the Page of Swords. You're like, excuse me? Especially if it's someone you already know. You're like, excuse me? We're not friends. Why are you talking to me like we're friends? Have you forgotten what happened? Because I haven't. So your guard goes all the way up. Look at you. You're drawing that sword. No emotion in your face. You're like, excuse me? What did you just say to me? Why are you making jokes? Why are you asking me out? Why are you flirting with me? Why are you talking to... Do you know what I mean? But I don't know if it's... You catch yourself, because the Page of Swords is very observant, right? I don't know if you catch yourself thinking all these things. I don't know if someone observes you and tells you, have you noticed this and have you noticed that? Or why are you feeling like this? The message is innocent. Why are you taking it that way? Or I don't see what you see in that message. Why are you taking it that way? It's something where, or it's the fact that you get angry with the Ace of Wands. Very angry, very defensive. You lose your cool, you lose your temper. That teaches you, that shows you, hold on, why am I reacting that way? And it takes you all the way back to the foundation with the Three of Swords. Oh, because my heart's still broken. That's why. Oh, because I'm still angry about this. Oh, because I don't have closure from this or about this or whatever. And it might actually catch you by surprise. Because you've been running away, trying to run away from a person, trying to run away from your feelings, trying to run away from a disappointment. You've been very successful at it, don't get me wrong. You've been very productive. in any other area of life than whatever this is, where this hurt happened, this loss happened. Okay? It's been go, go, go. But that was like a defense mechanism. If I keep myself busy and focused and driven, I don't have to look at this. If I keep myself busy long enough, this is going to heal on its own. And you're coming to realize that it's not. This could even be a case of you fell out with someone, happened a while ago, because the Emperor, he looks like he's a statue. So you've been in this energy for a while. 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years. Okay. And this person's coming in like nothing happened, or do you know what I mean? And it gets you thinking, why am I reacting and responding as if it's all the way to 4 months ago, and we're still in the moment they said this, or in the moment they did that, I'm reacting and responding the same way I did. Why is that? Because some healing needs to happen. Because this could be a message about a reconciliation. This could be a message about reminiscing about the good old days, because we want to get back to a better relationship, a better family relationship, a better dynamic. This could be, hey, do you want to come back and work for us? And you're like, excuse you? Did you forget what happened last time? And they're like, dude, that was 4 years ago. You know what I mean? And that gets you thinking, oh, that's true. Why am I still hung up on that? Pun intended. Okay. So let's get more information here, clarifying these outcomes in the near future with this Page of Wands. Yeah, man. Okay. Under the Emperor, what do we have? We have the King of Cups. You see how the Emperor is on top of that King of Cups? So someone has been suppressing their emotions, and that's literally what it is. Someone has been suppressing their emotions, telling themselves emotions are bad, emotions get them hurt. Whether that is trusting people in business, trusting people in terms of friendship, trusting people in terms of love, opening your heart up, getting your hopes up about anything gets you hurt. That's what you've learned, okay? And we all have been there. So you have put this stoic face on with the Emperor. You have put your heart in a corner. You get me in trouble, bad heart. You go away till I call you out, right? Go to your room. Don't talk to me. And you've been very successful with whatever else it is that you've been focused on. You have been working on yourself, working on your body, your appearance, your business, your personal projects, your hobbies. It's something that's been making you money. It's something that has gotten you recognition. You've been working on your job and you've been advancing, right? You've been very successful with whatever else that does not involve you opening your heart. And in this near future, when this Page of Wands message comes in, you're thinking, it's deception. I can't trust this. I shouldn't trust this. But what's really behind it is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups. It's genuine, it's heartfelt, it's someone pouring their heart out to you, and you're looking at it like, what do you want? This is someone, you know, I miss you so much, and you're like, what do you want? You want something. You know what I mean? So I want you to be very, very careful. Group number 2. No judgment. Believe me, no judgment. We've all been there. Some of us are still there. Okay. But this is a chance at a reunion, reconciliation, still having that happily ever after in whatever capacity and dynamic this is in your life. Someone is trying to get that back with you, or this is someone new trying, or that is able and willing to get there with you. Does that make sense? But because of past pain, and because you're still hurt, and that hasn't been looked at, and that hasn't been addressed in order for it to heal, right? We put a lid on it. bottled it up, and kept it moving. Because of that, it's kind of seeping into how we see things. So instead of seeing the Ace of Cups, a heartfelt message, an apology, someone asking for forgiveness and they mean it, a genuine offer, we look at it like, what do you want? Why are you saying all this? Those are just words, so what do you want? To you, they sound like just words because your heart isn't in it, because you're not opening up with your heart to receive this message. You're receiving it with your brain. And your brain is analyzing, okay, I haven't heard from you in 4 weeks, 4 months, 5 years. And now you're saying, you know, you miss me and think about the good old times. What do you want? Because your heart is not, there's no emotional response. You're not allowing it. So you may cost yourself an opportunity. This is your heads up. You have been warned. In the outcome with the Hangman, we have the Sun and the Mother of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles. The Sun is clarity, okay? And it's joy and it's freedom. You're getting yourself unstuck. So by you accepting the possibility, that's all you have to do. Accepting the possibility that maybe things are not exactly the way you see them at this time. It's like illumination, aha moment, and you're starting to see the long-term possibilities when it comes to this offer here. Okay? And that's how you free yourself from this place of being stuck and being hurt. You didn't know it because you didn't allow yourself to feel it. But you were hurt. And you've been hurt. And you've been closed off. And you've been afraid. And you've been just hurt for a long time. And this is coming to the surface now because it's time to heal. And not only that, but because you've been holding yourself back from going to like the next level in your life with whatever it is that makes you happy. Does that make sense? Because that pain and that hurt has kept your heart away from you, out of the picture. You've been making decisions rationally, based on fact, based on numbers, based on whatever's going on in front of you, reality. If I can't see it, I don't trust it. Because your heart isn't there. Your heart isn't present. Does that make sense? And you've made great decisions, very sound decisions. And you've had success. And it's something you can count on, and it's reliable, and other people can see it, right? Because decisions based on fact, decisions based on reality are real decisions. They have real implications. They have real results and consequences, etc., right? There's no debating it. There's no subjectivity here. It is what it is. But you're turning into stone. You've been turning into stone. So the universe is stepping in. Your angels, you guys, your loved ones, I don't know. They're stepping in to say, you can have happily ever after. You do deserve happily ever after. The lesson wasn't for you to distrust your heart and hide it away. The lesson was for you to learn when to open it up, how far to open it up, who to do that with, to learn to trust, to get to know your surroundings, to get to know people, to give people a chance. You know, don't go all in from the beginning. Give them a little bit at a time, match their pace, see what happens. Allow for things to unfold. And that's how you gain, you know, this happily ever after. So by you just entertaining the possibility, I think it's deception. But what if it's not? What else could it be? I'm not sure. Well, how would I discover that? I would have to allow it to unfold and see what happens. That takes some trust, right? That takes some trust. Then no matter what happens, if you allow for things to unfold, you'll be okay. Because that's why we don't allow for things to unfold, because we don't trust the positive outcome, or we don't trust that we're not going to get hurt. So just by you entertaining the possibility that maybe it's not exactly the way I view it. Maybe I'm, you know, too strict. Maybe I'm too drastic. to at least try to see things from someone else's perspective, as opposed to saying, no, that's what it is. Just entertain the possibility. Just by doing that, you shift your perspective, and it's like aha moment. You get your joy back, you get your excitement back, you get your hope back. Healing can happen. And before you know it, you're making plans for the future. In a new dynamic, in a new friendship, back in the family fold, with a new person, with that person from your past. You're making plans for the future because, you know, you're realizing that what's important is still there. The Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups is still there. It's just working out the details of making it practical and grounding the connection or the relationship or whatever this is. Okay? This is a very, very healing time for you, those of you in group number 2. If you allow it, that's the Hangman and the outcome. If you allow it. If not, you're going to get this message. You'll look at it as deception. I can't trust it. I don't trust it. You'll get angry. You'll go off on this person. And nothing will change. Nothing will change. There will be no healing. You'll progress in any other area of your life that you've been focused on, but your heart will still not be healed, seen, acknowledged, right, and healed. And you'll still be carrying this burden, and you'll still have a hole in your chest. I also hear forgiveness is not about the other person. Forgiveness is for yourself. So maybe consider that. Maybe that's something you need to consider. I don't know. So let's see. Advice for group number 2. Bottom of the deck, we have expectation. Expectation colors your reality is literally what I just heard. If you expect something bad to happen, it will happen. If you expect something positive to happen, it will happen. It's perspective, right? It's all about perspective. So what do we have? We have rich, good gentleman, unexpected money, and living room. So the rich, good, if I can talk, the rich, good gentleman is someone who's trustworthy, who's reliable. Unexpected money, I feel like this is someone trying to make an investment in you, in a relationship with you, in a friendship with you, in a business sense with you. Someone offering to invest, someone offering you a gift, someone offering you, it's not just a message, there's investment behind it. There's intention towards investment. And the living room here is all about private conversations, one-to-one conversations, meetings, important meetings, okay? Intimate. There's an aspect of, privacy. Okay? Let's just talk about it, me and you. And there's also this aspect of, let's be honest, let's be open with one another. This is a safe space. Okay? So that's what's coming up with this Page of Wands. What else do we have? We have prison, pleasant letter, and military person. You can't make this stuff up, man. You have been isolating yourself. That's what the prison is. That's the one-man island that the emperor is. Okay? Can't make it up. Can't make it up. There's a pleasant letter, right? There's a message. There's an invitation. If your heart was involved, you'd be happy to get this message. But when it comes in with the military person, again, emperor energy here, you're dissecting it. You're like, what is this? Where is that? Is that a ploy? Is this a tactic? Is this a strategy? You're still in war mode. You're still in battle mode. You're still in fight mode, defense mode. And it can stifle something that would be a very pleasant conversation, that would be very good news, that would be otherwise a welcome invitation. But it's emotional in nature, and you're gonna shut it down. Okay, that's the first reaction, to shut it down. Because it's emotional in nature, and you don't want emotional. You don't trust emotional. But this is a situation that you will have clarity if you involve both your reasoning and your emotional sides. Does that make sense? These are very deep readings, man. Tell me what this is for you if you make sense with this reading. And tell me if it helps, because it's deep. It's very healing. It can be uncomfortable because it challenges us to look at things that we don't want to look at. But by entertaining that and opening up to just considering things from a different perspective than what we've been doing, whether that is reconsidering what forgiveness is, reconsidering what love is, reconsidering what trust means, how far to trust, how do you discern, okay? That's how you get your happiness, whatever that means to you. Long-term, stable, and reliable happiness, whatever that means to you. Okay, so I will leave that with you for consideration, and you'll make your own decisions. Okay, but I hope the reading helps if you're dealing with these types of energies. I also hear things are not happening to you, they're happening for you at this time, especially the painful ones. And I know it's counterintuitive, but they're happening for you. There's something there that will help you heal, that will help you learn, that will help you release a burden. But you have to go through it. You can't avoid it. Okay? You have to go through it. The way out is through. So I'll leave that with you, okay? All right. Group number 3. Let's do timestamps before I forget. Hi, group number 3. How you doing? So let's see what's going on for group number 3. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Bear with. Okay. Bunch of other cards. Let me just make sure I got them all off the floor. I think I did. Well, I think I did. All right. So, what's going on with group number 3? Something that was lost can be regained, revived. Let's see. What's going on for group number 3? What do they need to know? Show me the situation they're dealing with. Show me what's coming up that they need to be aware of. Show me what's going on beneath the surface, where things are headed, and advice for their highest good, please. Group number 3 for the Botticelli Tarot deck option. Page of Pentacles, offers coming your way. Let's see, group number 3. What's going on for group number 3? What they need to know for their highest good. Okay, we're going to do Celtic Cross here because it gives us a good overview over things. And I'll show you the cards and then I will start reading and we'll clarify and get more information as we go. All right, bottom of the deck, the Tower. Okay. Okay, so what it's all about? Well, sudden change, unexpected change, course correct. Group number 2 had the Tower in their pre-shuffle as well. You might want to watch group number 2 as well. There might be some messages for you there as well. Expect the unexpected, sudden shakeups. You think changing your mind. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, like changing your mind, okay? You think you're going to do something, you've made a plan, you've committed to it, and the universe is stepping in and they're saying, nope. Either you're doing that for the wrong reasons, or you're not thinking it through properly, or you're trying to avoid something and run away from something. And the universe with the Tower is like, nope, this is not going to happen because this needs to happen, or you need to be on this other path, okay? Let's see what else we have here. So we have the 3 of Swords in the situation, with the Magician as the challenge. The reason for everything in the foundation is the 2 of Pentacles. In the past, we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy crowning you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. In the near future, we have the Page of Cups. How you view yourself, we have the 6 of Swords. Yeah, see, you're like, I'm done, I'm on my way out, and the universe is putting that Tower in front of you saying, nope, nope, you're not done here. Page of Pentacles, here he or she is again in your environment. In hopes and fears, we have the 6 of Cups. What did I tell you? No, you're not done. You're not going anywhere. And the outcome, the 9 of Swords. So you're like, well, if that's not the plan, then I got no clue. Okay, so something happened. It broke your heart. There's no way around it. No nice way to say it. It broke your heart. Your challenge, I feel like you've manifested things, and with whatever happened, let me just try to say it in a way that makes sense. Whatever happened in the past, That tower fell. It was not pleasant. It was heartbreaking. But whatever happened, it happened the way it was meant to, at the time it was meant to. There's a higher purpose behind it. This is divine timing. And it's actually what you're manifesting. And you're sitting there thinking, Monica, what the hell are you drinking? How the hell could I be manifesting a broken heart for myself? Hear me out. Hear me out. Something started off, something you're manifesting started off, okay? Something happened at some point and it was taking a wrong turn. It was headed in a different direction than what it should have. Therefore, the universe stepped in with the tower. Look, with the world, it's like, do it again. Do it again. Start over, do it again. But the foundation is still there. The solid, what was solid in that situation is still there. So the universe is actually giving you a second chance at something, right? You didn't get your heart broken because you did something wrong. This was heartbreak and disappointment, but because it needed to be done differently. Okay, and that's why the tower fell. And the challenge is for you to see that this is all part of the plan, your plan, what you're manifesting for yourself. And it's about trusting the universe, trusting your angels, your guides, that this is part of the divine plan. Okay? Two Pentacles. Decision might have been, or indecision rather, might have been at the root of things. Something started off okay, but the balance shifted. Okay, with this being the foundation, something started off the right way, but then the balance shifted. Okay, I don't know if it's about a romantic relationship. I don't know if it's about a business situation, a job situation, a friendship, something within yourself. I don't know. There was a commitment made. It was going great. And then something happened where the balance shifted. And all of a sudden, you were not on the same page. People were not pulling their weight. People were not doing what they had committed to doing. People started to cut corners. People started to, I don't know, keep secrets. Balance shifted. And it turned into something lopsided. The universe is telling you, you had the right idea. You had the right person. It was the wrong time. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles is crowning you. You're being given a new beginning. Okay? You're being given the opportunity at doing this over. Doing this over. Because it's still, the foundation of it is still solid. The foundation of it is still something good and healthy and positive and with amazing potential. But this imbalance is what needed to be corrected and readjusted. So, in the near future, we have the Page of Cups. Now, this could be an apology extended to you. This could be someone sending you a heartfelt message. This could be someone asking for forgiveness. This could be someone telling you how they feel. It's heartfelt, it's genuine. How you see yourself with the Six of Swords, you're like, I have been trying to move on from this. I have been trying to be done with this. I have been trying to heal, leave it behind. I can't deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. But that's why you have the Tower and the foundation. It's course correct. If you were physically trying to move away with the Tower there, with that kind of an energy, the Tower and Temperance, this could have been where a house purchase literally falls through unexpectedly because you're not meant to move. You're meant to stay where you are and welcome whatever the situation or opportunity is. Right? If you made up your mind, Swords energy, made up your mind, I'm done. I'm out. The Tower comes in to ask you to change your mind. Okay? To reassess. In your environment coming in, what you don't see coming, the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're getting this Page of Cups. You don't trust it. Six of Swords, you're like, nope, no thank you. I'm not turning my back. I'm not coming back. I'm not turning around. I'm done. I'm out. And then something happens with the Tower, and it's like, I can't be out. I can't leave. I can't move. That other situation I was going to fell apart. And so this Page of Cups is making an offer again as the Page of Pentacles. Okay, that didn't work. How about this? This is someone where it's an emotional message, right? I miss you. I still love you. I still think of you all the time. I miss the good old days, whatever. Swords, rational thinking. Nope, I don't trust it. I'm not coming back. Then they go, okay, well, let me prove it to you. Pentacles, let me prove it. Let me do something real and concrete. Whether it's buying you a gift, coming to you with flowers, giving you money, I don't know, putting it down on paper, getting other people involved, I don't know. But it's like, let me make it real for you then. Let me prove it to you. In hopes and fears, we have another 6. Your heart is still in this. You're running away because you're afraid of getting your heart broken again. You're running away because you're afraid of getting your hopes high again, and then having them crushed again. But your heart is still here. And in the outcome, with the 9 of Swords, you're like, oh, okay, what do I do? I had a plan, but that's not working. What do I do? I don't know. There's a lot of fear here. Fear of getting hurt. Fear of hoping that this time it'll be different. Let's get more information here to look at these outcomes. So in the near future with this Page of Cups, okay, with this Page of Pentacles in your environment, and with this 9 of Swords in the outcome, oh man, what's under the Tower? The World and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, something, it was a good foundation, but at some point something happened and it was going the wrong way. Either people weren't on the same page, they didn't even know it, people didn't communicate as well as they should have, people didn't open up as well as they should have, people got confused, people got overwhelmed, or one person, I don't know. And the universe is like, you're trying to run away from it, you're trying to walk away from it, you're trying to be done with the World card, but this is yet another major arcana card that says, no, do it again, do it over. Do it over. Don't walk away from it. This is something good. Just do it over. Do it differently. Do it again. And with the Tower, you're like, why is this happening to me? Right? It's like, why is this happening to me? I just want to be done with this. But this is like the universe saying it's because you deserve to be happy, and this is your road to happiness. You just have to go through everything that's been going on. But it wasn't meant to deter you or to punish you. It was meant to be a course correct, an adjustment, a fundamental adjustment, so that you can do it again and do it better this time. Because that imbalance, whatever it was about, has been corrected. With this Page of Cups, we have the 4 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Someone is determined. They have not let you go. They still want you in their life. They still love you. They still care about you. They still value you as a friend or whatever. If it's in a business sense, they still value you. They know your worth. Okay? They are determined for you to say yes to them. Right? They're determined for you to accept their offer. And like I say, they might be physically traveling to you with this Chariot. Right? And just, I feel like this is like pouring their heart out to you. When you're saying, no, I don't know, I don't want to, I can't do this again, I don't want to do this again, I don't trust this. Page of Pentacles with the 8 of Swords. This is where someone's trying to work to earn your trust. Okay? They're offering you their heart, or they're offering you this opportunity, this job, this business opportunity, their friendship, their heart, their whatever they have to offer you, so that you can lower your guard and welcome them in. Give them a chance. Take a chance on them. open up to them a little bit. Okay? And this is what you don't see coming. They're going to work for this. They're going to want to work for this if you let them. And then in the outcome with this 9 of Swords, look, you have the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. This is what you're afraid of. Your decision is going to be, do I trust this and give this another chance with this Ace of Cups? Or do I keep on keeping on by myself with the 9 of Pentacles? Stay closed off with the 8 of Swords. Trust no one. And do things by myself. Stay single. Not collaborate with this person. Not take their offer. Not take this job opportunity. Not take this partnership opportunity. Because you're afraid. And it's understandable. But what I'm telling you here is that there's no deception. I feel like lessons have been learned. Important lessons, big lessons, difficult lessons, painful lessons. For you and this other person or this other party, whatever the situation is. Page of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This is like, no false pretense, no mask. I'm not even, I haven't fully thought about what I want to say. I just want to open my heart and let the words come out, right? You'll have a decision to make. You'll have a decision to make. But you see how you have a couple of different aces, and the Magician, that's also a number 1, and the World card talking about completing cycles, letting the past be the past, and starting fresh from where you are, okay, with what is in front of you. If you can. But if you wanted to start over, if you wanted to give this another shot, you have to have your heart open. This isn't saying, you know, act like you've learned nothing and just completely blindly trust someone. That's not what this is. But it's saying don't let fear cloud your judgment. Because if you go looking for red flags, you're going to find them. If you go looking for trouble, you're going to find it. If you go looking for things that are not working, you're going to find them. The Page of Cups with the Ace of Cups is all about being hopeful. It's not being stupid, right? It's not being just blind. But it's saying, I'm stable within myself and I hope for good things here. Let's take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and see what happens. Keeping an open mind and an open heart. That's what this is. That's the key to getting this to work. What flew out? Great happiness. That's what you could have. That's what this person's trying to offer you. And if this is going on within like yourself, it doesn't involve another person, it's just saying you tried something in the past and it didn't go well and you're still punishing yourself over it and you're trying to run away from it. Like, I don't know, if it's an idea to start your own business, or if it's an idea to start writing, to sell your work, to publish it, to get yourself out there, I don't know, get dating again, I don't know what it is, right? But you tried it and you feel like you failed and you're punishing yourself for it and you're trying to move away from it. You're saying that's a bad idea, I never want to do that again. The universe is stepping in to say that's part of your path. That is something that is meant for you to take you to great happiness. Okay? And so this entire situation is happening all within yourself. And it's saying you can have great happiness. You just kind of have to open yourself up. Do this again. Do this over. Trust that you've learned some lessons. It wasn't a mistake if you've learned from it. If you've learned from it, it's a lesson. It's not a mistake. It's not something to have regret over, because it taught you a valuable lesson. You're not going to repeat that again. Do you know what I mean? The bottom of the deck, we have a journey. Yeah. Another 10. Like, are you ready to start over? Are you ready to start over? In a different direction, in a new direction, or with a new approach to the same idea. Okay? We have gaining a lot of money, grief and adversity and court person. Yeah, you had such high hopes for this in the past, and you may have put your heart into it, or you may have put your money into it, both, and it ended in grief because of adversity. Road bumps, roadblock, obstacles, and you were left alone. Okay? You might have been dealing with someone who was very cold towards you. You might have been dealing with someone who left you holding the bag with the court person. But this is also where you make a decision for yourself to say, I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to be here ever again. Right? And we also have receiving a gift, rich girl, and military person. This is like a gift from the universe, okay? A do-over. Don't let adversity hold you back. Allow for the adversity and the lessons that you've learned from it to be your armor, but progress with this. Do you know what I mean? Is the message that I'm getting with these. This rich girl energy, the way she's sitting here, it's almost like she's saying, it's like the Nine of Pentacles energy. I don't need anything. I don't need anyone. I got myself here. I'm going to keep myself going. I don't need anyone. But you might be rejecting a gift in doing so with that attitude. And it's completely up to you. You're free to do so. Don't get me wrong. You do what works for you. I'm just saying, this is like a gift. God, the angels, the universe, is giving you an opportunity to do something over, to let the lessons from the past be your armor, but for you to still go ahead, okay? Movement, action, progress with the horse, okay? Because you can have great happiness. So group number 3, I'm going to leave that with you to consider, okay? Just know you're going to have some communication or an idea or a wave of inspiration. You don't see it coming. You might walk away from it or try to. But this is someone who's really, really trying to earn your trust, or earn your trust again or back. And this whole situation is still part of the divine plan. It's part of what you've been trying to manifest for yourself. Okay? It just needed an adjustment, and this is your do-over. And this time, it can last. This time, you can do it properly. This time, it will bear fruit. This time, it can be your legacy. Okay? So I will leave that with you. Let me know in the comments, you know, what the situation is for you, if you make sense with the reading, if the messages help you. I really hope they do, okay? I'm going to leave that there. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your wonderful support. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.